Hey, it's Carlton Brown Foundation Show.
That was just Renetta. Carlton Brown Foundation.
Speaking today on University in Chicago. The representative Marcus Garvey was up there, the president of UNIA, and I'm speaking coming up next.
But anyway, so that's where she graduated from. But here's a little tidbit. Reason why Ebony Fashion's here. I had it and now I don't because my phone rang and I had to look something up. So guys, I apologize that this is happening. But anyway, as I mentioned, Ebony Fashion Fair tour, 200 cities. Also, let's not forget Fashion Fair Cosmetics. I've modeled for this. It was a wonderful thing walking into the store, seeing your photos there. So that was a very, very beautiful experience for me. But anyway, the Fashion Fair Cosmetics prompted Revlon to introduce ambers, polished ambers for black skin. Avon to introduce Shades of Beauty and Max Factor to produce beauty bronzes. You know, so that kind of sucks that white people do it all the time. But hey, beauty good. Anyway, her father was a physician, and I just threw that in because I'm scrolling down. Like I said, I told you where she graduated from. Wonderful, very, very educated woman, very short, very, very little. But she, and it has nothing to do with fact she graduated from college. But I have said it up there because I'm a little tiny.
If you don't mind, while we're waiting for your screen to catch up, I got a quick question. Now, as you used to model at one particular time, what type of influence did she have on you as far as your career is concerned?
Well, see, that's a tricky one because, again, I don't want to put it out there that there's really no pretty way to, all right, well, there's no right way to say it, and there's a very wrong way to say it. So I'm trying to invert you on it when I say that. But me, I'm brutally honest. I don't bite my tongue. And thank God she said, because I wouldn't want to have this conversation with her. So let's see. Well, the first thing is, it wasn't my dream to become an Ebony Fashion Fair model. It was my mother's dream, right? And so it was a beautiful experience. I will not take that away from, her. Definitely not. The one part that I can say that I would debate is the colorism that existed. I can't help I was born of a darker hue, right? And I did not like how it appeared that the lighter skin, and I'm talking half white, barely, what's that thing? Light bright, almost white. Those. Yeah, those. She favored those, and Mr. Johnson is known for that. So, quite often I have to fight for what should have been mine because, I wasn't the greatest model. I will be the first to say that. I actually sucked. And I was distorted on the tour, so I felt like an elephant, amongst giraffes, because these women were tall and huge. Very, very tall. They were starting at 5'10" and a half, which was the requirement. I'm 5'8", barely 5'8". And so, again, she blessed me, decent money. I had a lot of side hustles, everybody knows me. I came to the poverty tour. Right? I'm allergic to broke, whatever you call it, whatever it does me, I'm good. But I work for it. But I'm just saying, so I had side hustles, TV gigs, radio gigs, whatever. And I blessed the girls who were in my crew, so we did what we had to do. And I mean that in a good way. I don't mean tricking and thoughting and all this other stuff, no. We were honest, very, very, whatever you know about models, we probably broke all those stereotypes because we really, put ourselves out there and took our jobs very, very serious. And we're very, very passionate about what we did. But, no, I did not agree with the fact that I felt like these women were, they were favored more so. And I think, actually I was the only dark-skinned woman on the tour the years I was there. Maybe one of the guys was dark-skinned, but everybody else was high caramel and above. And it really, really sucked that I couldn't get certain gigs. And the craziest thing is I had the most changes, and by that I mean I came out, I was on the stage, I had 17 changes, and the average person on the floor had about 12, 13. So it really sucked that someone else modeled the outfits I was wearing, right? When they put them on the displays, or they, they borrowed my outfits to do various parades or whatever they were parading, where they participated in the Macy's event or whatever. And that, again, that was because of my skin tone, nothing else. So it that part I didn't like, and quite often, just rebelled. So I would go and get my own gigs. I was like, the hell with them, and it really sucked that the traditions I started, like 106 in Park, just being on TV, making sure that people knew that we were going to be in that city, talking about the radio station, stuff like that, the promotions that didn't exist during my years, right? That they continued those things, So it just, again, I don't know a better way, so I'll just stop there, but that's the one thing that I hated, because I thought that was totally unfair. And we see that today. Black women, again, have 3 stripes. 1, female. 2, you're black. 3, you're dark. I mean dark skin women. And that really sucks. So that's why I celebrate things like Black Panther, the movie, because you see this beautiful shade, because they come in so many different shades. It's really sad that it's not celebrated. So I'm really, really thankful when I see beautiful dark women, because our skin is just a sprit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really understand. And people would say I'm not that dark, you know what I'm saying? But I think black skin is beautiful. So, that kind of messed up the fact that I kind of didn't her today, but not so much, because I did love her. You know what I'm saying? She did give me an opportunity. But the person who blessed my modeling career was John Blasingame. I'm not going to lie. He was the person who put me in magazines because, he was there for me. Bernard Braun is another person.
Welcome to Team DOW at 215. That's what's calling.
Yes, this is Chris Nelson.
Hey, Chris, how you doing? Hold on, brother. We'll get you in soon. I got one person ahead of you, and then, or the person that's on now, and then one person ahead of you. So continue to listen to the show, and we'll get right to you.
No problem.
All right, enjoy.
I hate that I said that out loud, but then I don't hate that I said that out loud. You know what I mean? Because it's just something that's got to stop.
Right. Okay.
Hopefully that answers your question. So,
okay. You have a question?
Is that way?
Okay, go right ahead.
I remember growing up reading the Jet magazines and seeing the fashion fair models. Oh my God, some of the most extravagant clothing in the world. And my mother would go, and my sister-in-law would go every year and come back and tell us the stories about the models and tell us the stories about the fashions. And I felt slighted as well because I'm 5'7", slender built. I didn't need a lot of makeup, and I had a very diverse style. And I felt slighted as well when the requirements were 5'10", size 10 shoe or 14 shoe, and people aren't aware that was a strict requirement to become a model for Ebony Fashion Fair. One of my very first makeup that I used was a Fashion Fair Cosmic line because it was very light on my face and it was very natural, and it developed a definition instead of a hiding of my face. But who were the type of designers that were used in the fashions that you wore? In St. Laurent, there were, oh my God, there was a lot. It's been years now. I would literally have to cheat, but yeah, we just a lot of couture designers, and a couple of black designers were splashed in there, you know, every now and again. But oh God, I sent Daryl a picture. Because the one thing that they did do, if I had to look to see who designs I wore, because I do have like a slew of pictures. Is I would always get like a full page ad. I don't know if that was a trick to figure out the dark skinned women. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure.
I don't think you're dark as me, though. I don't think that you're as dark as me. I don't, you know, and I had never really grown up having to feel the shame about my color. So, you know, I thought that the Fashion Fair women were the most beautiful women in the world. And were you able to model with Grace Jones at all?
Oh, no, that's way before my
well, you know, she did it for a long time, so.
I know the late 2000s.
I'm old girl.
Yeah. But no, you're right, Grace. We had people, those that I knew. I did not know that people like Diane Carroll and Aretha Franklin appeared in that ad. I did not know that. But yeah.
Now that picture.
Again, I just want to make sure that this is clear. I am very, very proud of Miss Johnson and all of her accomplishments and all she meant to the African American community. I just want to read this real quick. That in 1952, with a $500 loan secured by furniture owned by Mr. Johnson's mother, the Johnsons began Negro Digest, that was the original name, a magazine modeled on Reader's Digest, and within a year it had a circulation of 50,000. That inspired the couple to start Ebony, a monthly with flashy covers like those of Life magazine. Ebony now has circulation of 1.2 million. That magazine, a weekly, was started in 1951. It highlights news for famous African Americans. It now has over 900,000 subscribers in the circulation. But again, not to shine a negative light on Ebony Fashion Fair. Again, if I had a pet peeve, that would be it. Other than that, it was a beautiful experience. There was nothing like returning to the Ebony Fashion Fair building in Chicago. It was like family. Like the food was free, everything was free. The people loved on you. I don't even think I ever saw a person get fired. You know what I mean? Like there was a real family-oriented environment there, so that I definitely want to put out there. Miss Johnson was the person who selected me, and she didn't care about my height. And I think I was referred because of recommendation. So a lot of wonderful things to say about them. Because I was asked, I said that, and because it's a really big deal. In 2018, I mentioned it because I've had to deal with colorism my entire life. Because I've been kind of in and out of the entertainment industry. So I've been told Latina is the new face of the African American. Oh, you're too dark. You know, dark looks dirty. Why do you think you deserve this role? You know, I don't want to pair you with an African American male because it'll make it a black movie. I've heard everything. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I said that. But other than that, very, very, very proud. I take back saying I hate that I submitted the name. It's just that I didn't like the question. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the question because I hope that it stimulates thought and stirs conversation. But, I just, that would be the one thing, the only thing actually, the only beef I would have with Ms. Johnson and Ebony Fashion Fair is that I had to really bust my ass, and excuse me for cussing on Sunday and on your show. But, I really had to bust my behind to get the respect I deserve as a professional model, because that's what we were.
Right. And, Valerie, we have another question for you, if you don't mind. I believe Angela Sales have a question. I'm going to open her mic. She's got a little background noise going on there. But, Angela, are you there?
Oh, sorry.
move out here. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go right ahead.
I can hear you. Oh, okay. Hey, Valerie. Yeah, I wanted to ask you and a sister, you actually brought up the issue or topic of colorism. And I do want to give you your props when, giving Mother Eunice Johnson her respect of all the accomplishments she made, but also just being honest and truthful about your experience. I think that that's something that we as a people need to practice a little more. That even if we didn't get on well personally, or I didn't have a great personal experience, I'm not going to trash your work. And I see a lot of that going on in the black community today. Like, it just gets personal and you can't respect the work. Like, if we can just elevate to respect the work. But my question to you, are you still working in the industry? Do you think that the colorism situation has improved, or do you think it's still the same? Like, in terms of, models getting booked for print or videos or ads. I mean, do you think we made any progress, or are we still kind of on that perpetual color line when it comes to black imagery, with women in fashion and beauty?
In my honest opinion, I think it's getting worse because now.
Welcome to the Team POW, and who am I speaking to at 213? Hey, hold on 1 second. We got a couple people ahead of you, and then I'm going to give them a few more minutes, and then we'll get right to you, okay?
Okay, did you want me to come back in 30 minutes?
Maybe 20. How's that?
Okay.
15 to 20 minutes. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, bye-bye.
That the reason why she isn't excelling the way that she should is because of her dark skin. So it spills over into, other cultures, other races. And because of that, the floodgates are, they've widened, and it's bad for us all around. Our president said, hey, if you're of a darker hue, you obviously come a sickle, and there I go again. You guys know I have a great Russell God bless him beginning. I'm saying what he said, but I mean, it's just to me, we're treading in very murky waters, and I don't see it getting better because now we're using people who look like us against us, right? So it makes it worse, and it's bad enough that they only allow one at a time at the most. Do you remember Naomi and Tyra? It has to be, there's only one reigning queen, right? And so Tyra came and knocked Miss Naomi down, and that's because Naomi was darker, or darker hue again. No other way to put that. P. Diddy was called out because of the color. He made the paper bag popular. I remember casting calls where, if you were darker than the paper bag, you could not even apply. And I have spoken out against that. I've been on various talk shows talking about that. And I'm talking from the Trisha show, like major platforms, where I talk to people across the world. But no, I don't think that it's getting better. And now it's just that because of social media, you see it more, and they're talking about it, but now they're proud to say it. And you got your, what's his name, Kodak Black will say, no, I don't date dark-skinned women. Or Tyrese will come out, no, my woman's beautiful because she's white. So no, I don't see it getting any better. I think it's getting worse because people just, again, think it's something you hold the lighter woman in higher regard. The lighter she is, and, that means that equals beauty. The darker she is, then I don't know what that's equivalent to, but nothing positive works with her.
And you know what, Valerie, I think that's...
Thank you for...
Go right ahead, Angela. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to follow up and say, I just wanted to ask, what do you think about the possibilities of us, black women and men who value black women, getting to the place where we can start to create our own platforms for fashion shows, for media, magazine. I mean, I look at the whole issue around Monique, some of that's personal, but it's still systemic. in terms of, equities in the industry, and then also, dealing with the bias, the color bias. I mean, what opportunities, or is there anyone you know doing it, looking to improve it from an independent perspective where we're building our own and we can write our own narrative and put out the images that we see as a reflection of beauty? Any progress, I guess, or anybody doing something to counter, what the industry or the big system is doing?
Well, as it relates to the fashion industry, I don't see, I see progression as it relates to the designers who are able to express themselves, but now the fashion industry is dominated by gay men. So that says a lot there. Nothing against gay people. I'm just saying that gay men are now walking the runways, or, probably with they're just looking, it's more of a entertainment now. It's not about what it used to be. Meaning what the reason why Miss Johnson started, her line. It's just entertainment meets fashion, so we are of course, I think that there isn't anything that African Americans can't do, so I would never put that out there, and like I said, I keep going back to Black Panther, that proves it, and that's why so many people want to shut us out. I think that whatever we put our minds to, we're going to conquer, we're going to dominate. You give us tennis, we'll become a Serena. You give us golf, we'll become a Tiger. You have to create scandal to keep us out. And that's just it. So I do, on the one hand, think that whatever we decide we want to do, and if we collaborate, we are going to dominate that industry. We are going to take over. And that's why they fear us. And so I think the important thing is to keep doing that, to keep having these conversations, to keep, partnering up with your brother and sister, people who look like you, and just let that be the goal at all times. Never stop, never quit, and we'll just keep doing what we do, because, like I said, Black is a business. So I can't speak for an Oprah. Does Oprah help Black people? I don't know. Does Obama help Black people? I don't know. But I know what I do, and I know who's in my circle, and I know what I'm capable of doing. I know if you give me a camera, or you give me some friends, I'm going to put everybody to work. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people are doing that. And I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, but I think that because Trump has been office, this has been the best hour for Black people, because now we know we got him. We don't have any excuse. I think we were rocked to sleep, we were well asleep by the Clintons and Obama, because we thought we had the protection for the collection for the, oh boy says it. But
we got comfortable.
So now we know that we got very comfortable. Now we know we got to get up off our butt and do what we got to do. So I think it's a very, very beautiful hour. But I think it takes people like you who create Million Woman March, and Daryl, what you and Vanetta are doing. Just beautiful platforms, and we on that end, yes. Progressive. On the other end, no, because too many of us have sold out.
Wow. And those are some very interesting questions, Angela, and very good answers, Valerie. However, I do believe that all people of color, Black people, we come in all different shapes and sizes, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Some people feel, various ways, and of course, I feel none of our people should be discriminated in terms of what people feel that is beautiful. And Valerie, I greatly appreciate that you coming on the show and sharing with us your experience with Eunice Johnson, Fashion Fair and Jet Magazine. And regardless of what anybody thinks, I think that you are as beautiful outside as you are inside. And the more that people get to know you through Team ELW and the rest of your media platforms, I believe they will feel the same way. And that picture that you spoke upon earlier with you on the runway, people can take a look at that picture. They can see that picture when they click on the show page and scroll through the pictures that we have there. It's prominent magazine or fashion fair, either one. But it definitely showed you walking the runway and doing your thing. So, again, we thank you for joining us on the Team DFW Unity Movement. I know you're extremely busy today. Your phone is blowing up off the hook because you guys are in the middle of promoting a few people with 4E Radio. So thank you again, and we greatly appreciate your contribution.
You're welcome. Yeah, thank you. And you guys can go to ValerieDeniseJones.com. For more information, or if you need to contact me, there's a contact box there. Again, it's ValerieDeniseJones.com. Or just Google the names on my social media. It's Valerie Denise Jones. So it's pretty simple. But thank you, Daryl and Vanetta, and thank you, Angela, for your questions. And I think LA, was that LA earlier?
Yeah, that was LA on the line. She had an emergency, so she had to jump off for a moment.
Yeah. Sorry, LA, that you couldn't apply. I don't even know why they picked me, because I was too short, too, but I couldn't. It was divine intervention, maybe that was it. And I needed to change some things over there, and it happened. So, praise God. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Happy Saturday, and I hope your football team wins today, whoever that is.
Yeah, indeed. I'm pretty sure they will. They'll do just fine. For those of us that will continue to watch the game. Let's take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. And when we come, first of all, that was Valerie Denise Jones, our celebrity consultant and brand specialist, speaking on Eunice Johnson. And speaking of her media platform, ladies and gentlemen, check this out real quick.
Media Fury Radio, hosted by Valerie Denise Jones, every Monday, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. One furious hour of breaking news, exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes first looks, and Hollywood's insane stories from the worlds of film, television, fashion, literature, and social media. Media Fury Radio, fast, furious, relevant media. Visit MediaFuryRadio.com for more details. Unity Movement, where we focus on educating, elevating, and motivating our audience to a higher level of consciousness and awareness. Join the movement every Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And now, back to the show.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You tuned in to the Team DFW Unity Movement here on the G King Radio Network. And coming up now, ladies and gentlemen, is a young man by the name of Carlton Brown, and he's going to share some information with us that for Black History Heritage Month. I call it Black History Heritage Month. That's just me. I don't know. But Carlton's going to share some information with us that I'm sure you're going to enjoy. Carlton, are you there?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I'm here, and it's such an honor. I am the Carlton Brown Foundation. I'm the first affiliate foundation of Friends of the African Union, and I want to let you know it's such an honor to be welcome on your show, where you have not only living libraries in the present, but also have the most excellent testimonies of the ancestor shoulders who we walk on. So, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Would you like me to let them know that I'd like to speak about the Organization of African Unity, and then the Emperor himself, and then the Friends of the African Union, and the economic prophecy that I have for the people, and that addresses the story that you even just got through talking about. The Organization of African Unity. The Organization of African Unity was established the 25th of May, 1963 in Addis Ababa with 32 signatory governments. It was disbanded the 9th of July 2002 by the last chairperson of the South African president, Mbeki, and replaced by the African Union. Founded 25th, 1963, Alice Abbas, created July the 9th, 2002, and founders of were Malcolm X, Haile Selassie, and Kwame Nkrumah. Great shoulders that we walk on, because the simple reason that at the Berlin Treaty of Africa, the only person that sat at the table was Haile Selassie, when he told the European people that it would be me today if y'all vote against Africa, but it would be y'all tomorrow, and they have been fighting ever since. So it played out now that the African Union, the 55 countries, have the control of, this is a history lesson from now until then. And now they have control of Africa, which is estimated at $320 trillion up under the ground. So now we get on to the African Union and the Friends of the African Union and the prophecy of economics, where we can have a conversation. The Friends of the African Union entered into an agreement. We didn't trade with Africa on, like, tobacco or butter or anything like that. Just oil, gas. We went up in the market where we marketed the $1.2 trillion that the biggest, baddest black people on the planet make, which are the people in America. We generate $1.2 trillion a year. Africa's $3.5 billion generates $3.5 trillion. So therefore, we're just 47 million. So what we did is now we made a deal not with the government of Africa, but with the continent of its resources to make them available to the people, right? So now we get to today and what's going on with FAU funding. Friends of the African Union, how does the Fifth Third Bank Agreement work for people? Well, let me let you know what they offer. They offer $11 billion in mortgages, $10 billion for business development, $9 billion for community development, right? The modeling, right, is community development, right? Automatically approved, right? Now we have Key Bank, which is $16.5 billion. Then we have that all of these affect Ohio. Then we have Huntington Bank Shares, which is $16.1 billion. Then we have USA Bank, America Bank. For a total, it totals up to $80 billion in bank agreements, right? Now, this is how www.faufunding.com, it's one word, FAU Funding, the most important information we as a people have had since Marcus Garvey, right? The most powerful economic information we could ever receive was, how do we get our resources back, because they have been stripping us of our wealth. This is a fact. This is our history. This is our reality. This is what I heard the mothers of civilization just crying out from their soul, because they are being harmed on the inside where no one can see it. And our job as men to let you know that your prayers have been answered. So here's how it works, right? We're going to go here. It works with, there's no credit report, right? I mean, there's no social security number, no police report, right? So your background's not used against you. It's a credit-based product where, like the drug dealer standing on the corner, I want everybody to get the vision, right? Right? It's a credit-based product, right? So you go to the website, no matter what your credit is, even if you don't approve, you put in, right? Here's what they got for you in one of the packages for them. They have where they will be approved up to $100,000, $200,000 they say, hey, we got two plans, right? We got the 550, which is the rapid 45-day. Then we got the one that's a little longer, it's 3 months, $89. That's not even $300. You got a chance to work to make this money, and you automatically, or somebody help you pay it in your family who love you, right? Right? And you got this line of credit, right? Now say you owe bank cards, credit debt. Because a lot of college kids and all them and people that are up in the professional life, a lot of them got a lot of credit debt. So what we do is you approve for the $200,000. I want everybody out here to get this. This includes everybody, the drug addict, anybody. You automatically approve. Go up there and apply. Do what they say on the website, www.faufunding.com. FAU funding is one word. Anthony Morgan articulated it in the business way for the professional people. Well, Carlton Brown Foundation is trained by the Friends of the African Union to work for the least of the people and to heal the people on the inside by being a guide, right? I get you to the place and the people where people saying, where is the money? Where is the money? The lady just got off the phone call. Where is the money so we can change this? All you got to do is go up there and apply. You don't even need a business entity. If you got a credit score right now, they got a 0% one. Right now, that's one of the packages. Where if you got a score of 650 to 680? 650. Yeah, 650 to 680. You automatically, right, in 2 to 5 business days, right? In 2 days you approve. In 5 business days to 2 weeks, you can get up to $5,000 to $2 million. I'm going to read the document here to you, the specific information, because we're going to bring it to the people. This was sent from Mr. Anthony Morgan. When you go up to www.faufunding, one word, faufunding.com. When you go up there, this is what Mr. Anthony Morgan and them offered you. My job is to break it down to reach out to that lady that was just on that phone, because we are many, we are all over the world, we are suffering, and this is for the whole country. If you want that modeling company and you want to eliminate that, they will fund that. All you got to do is get up on that site, do what it say, put your credit report on there. You can get a partner, right, with a credit score enough and move forward immediately. This is to change lives. This is not to, make decisions about, people don't have a right to have a future anymore. One second.
Carson, what you're speaking of is what we've been bringing to our people for the past couple of weeks. A couple of weeks ago, we had the chairman of the Friends of the African Union on Herschel Daniels, and we also had the lending director, Prestige Business Financial Services, on last week. And as you mentioned, he was explaining in detail the application process for the business loans, and I'm glad that you are reiterating those the same things that they talked about to let people know that you can apply if you're interested in starting your own business or enhancing your own business. This is going to be a great opportunity for people of color to get a number of things going, including a lot of community development projects. And as you know, Carlton, we have several projects ready to be implemented with this money as well. But before we let you go, my brother,
yes, sir.
Give us a little bit.
Well, I want to read this specific information to you, and you can let me go, so that the people, and then leave my contact information. This is from Mr. Anthony Morgan.
That's what I asked for. Go right ahead.
Yes, sir. This is is Prestige. It says, I will walk step by step on the path to obtaining funding for startup and existing businesses. Got the funds you need to grow and expand your business. We have over 30 funding programs. It's 40 is what it is. It's over 40. Here is the 30-day rapid repair for the people that's in trouble who think this don't include you because you got an electric bill you ain't never paid. They done kicked you out of homes. You included. They'll give you a line of credit and a way where you can get this funded and you can repair all that in 45 to 6 months. 90 days, I think is what it is. I had to read right here. Option 1, improve your credit, 30 to 60 days. Remove bankruptcy, collections, liens, lates, charges of, etc. Email me. Option, $87 a month protection includes a bundle, 5 to 6 other core services. Could take a few months, but as effective. One's $550 is the first option, and then the 3 month is $89 a month to repair all your debt. Like I said, if you owe the credit card debt, they will give you a loan once you approve for the line of credit. Then you pay the loan back. That'll go against your credit too, that you actually pay the loan back. Because when you start out with this, you're not in debt. Let me go on. It says, eliminate debt mortgage in half the time. Cut your mortgage payoff in 20 years and save a fortune without spending any extra money. Cut credit card and loans down in half the time. Increase your wealth without investing any risk or having the use any on monthly bills to eliminate your debt while building wealth 100% guaranteed. Start saving money and building wealth today. We focus on saving you money. Our services save you money in our business, recover costs on behalf while you focus on growing your business. We save an average client over $200,000. This money is a check back in your pocket. Saving solutions, virtually every industry. We have helped thousands of companies reduce expenses, obtain large federal tax increases, incentives that would otherwise go uncaptured. Over 90% of all businesses can benefit from one or more or services. Our consulting and analysis is free. Everything is done for you free. You approve for the loan. You put in the information. They call you back 24 to 48 hours. Here is the 0%. It's specifically how it works, very short. Zero business line of credit, up to $250,000. This is one of the packages. Zero unsecured business credit, 9 to 18 months. 0% program options, no upfront fee, upfront fee. Benefits in both programs, 650 FICO score minimum, A+ rated, BBB, no entity required, no collateral, no financials, credit building program, build your business credit, rapid repair available, ideal for any business including real estate investors. We also got a real estate program. For them ladies out there, get you a partner if you don't have the score, and from 2 to 4 days, 2 to 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours, you approve, right? Then, within 2 weeks, you fully up running. This thing I can read where it provides the products, what services it provides. Right here, it says, private lending for your real estate deals and funds, more funding options, assets-based loans, 65 to 75 ARV on real estate loans, 80% purchase price, nationwide lenders waiting. We try to fund all deals, Proof of funds letters available. Easy process. Credit score, not a problem. Real estate refinancing available. Fund multiple properties at once. Commercial real estate. Fast close. Property value analysis. Access to 4,000 lenders, including JV partners. That's the presentation I got. Yeah, that's the presentation I got for you on the brochure. You can contact me at 513-413-6199 or FAUCBF2063@gmail.com. And any question you want to ask me, I'll answer.
Right on. Well, thank you very much, Carlton. That's a wealth of information in regards to the funding of the FAU from Prestige Business Financial Services. And we're going to be, I'm sure, there's going to be a lot of our listeners that will be checking in on that website at www.faufunding.com. That FAUfunding is one word.com. And once again, Carlton, we thank you. We got to make sure that we bring you back when we got a little bit more time.
Yes, sir.
We can get a lot more in depth.
And I can come on there.
Services that
I can come on there and tell you about how the community development programs work, how the housing program worked for East Cleveland that we're starting there, because me and you are a part of that. So. Yes, so I can come on and articulate that and send you some information that you can put up there that people can look at.
Indeed. And Carlton, what I'll do is we'll be talking after the show, either today or tomorrow, to schedule that for later in the week, because as you mentioned, we have several projects that's ready to be implemented in the city of East Cleveland, here in Northeast Ohio. And again, thank you for joining us here on the Team DFW Unity Movement.
I'm honored.
Amen. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Carlton Brown of the FAU. And you will be definitely hearing more from him as we move forward with a number of projects that we'll be doing in the near future. And what I'd like to do now is quickly go to Chris Nelson. Chris Nelson is a young